I am Christian Pleasant.
I'm Erica Latrice, and this is Keeping Up with the Coast. So when we came up with the idea of keeping up with the coast, for me, it was about highlighting an area that's often overlooked. So we're in the East Coast of North Carolina specifically, but we'll be covering throughout the Carolinas and up and down the East Coast. We just want to take you behind the scenes on some of the most beautiful home tours so that you can experience a little piece of the coast right there in your living room.
Definitely. We also want to be able to provide information on the market, updates on what's going on up and down the coast, as well as just being a resource for you. So hopefully you can laugh, learn something, and see some amazing homes here on Keeping Up with the Coast.
So every episode, what you can expect is that we're going to take you on a home tour. We're going to drop in a few tips for you, and we're rating every home that we see. And of course, we want to hear your rating too. So make sure that you're interactive and that you're a part of today's episode. And you can do that by joining our list at keepingupwiththecoast.com. On today's episode, we're going to be taking you through 3 homes.
It's going to be a new construction home, a model home, and a resale home, all located in the Tyler Home on the Lake subdivision.
This is Christian's jam. Let's talk about the new construction.
It's definitely my jam.
All right, so we're going to take you into the new construction.
First home that we're going to take you through is a new construction home, and it's almost ready for moving.
All right, so now we're headed into the home. Christian, what was the first room that caught your eye?
The first room, I'm not going to lie, when we walked in, I noticed the kitchen and the dining area. Everything just felt grand. It felt like there was so much space, and I just loved it. The home was very inviting, bright colors. It was just very welcoming. It made me feel good and refreshed.
One thing that I love about this new construction and that we're starting to see a lot of, or not starting to see, but we've been seeing a lot of,
yes,
is open concepts. So when you talk about that grand kitchen with the granite countertops, beautiful cabinetry, didn't go quite all the way to the ceiling. So I think that kind of helped with that breezy feeling as you're in there. I love the fact that you could almost envision yourself having dinner and just serving and having those conversations right there in the kitchen where you still could see everything that's happening throughout that entryway.
Yes, this beautiful new construction home is a 5-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-story home, and we just love the layout. First thing, like I said, that caught my eye was the kitchen and the living area. Very grand, very open concept, like Erica just said. I love the color choice. The countertops had a wonderful finish, as well as the cabinetry was stellar.
Now, what I love that you talk about is the color choice, because the colors in this home were clean and simple. And I think a lot of times when people are, whether they're looking to sell or if they're just setting up a home to bring and capture the attention of potential buyers, it's easy to go crazy with the paint bucket. And I'll say when I first moved into my home, they went crazy with the paint bucket. I felt like I was moving into a Lego house. It was like dark greens, bright blues, reds, yellows, browns. I was so confused every room that I stepped into. So I think, like you said, just having those bright, simple colors is a great way to pull in the buyer's attention, but also make them feel like they're starting with a blank slate that's really going to be theirs when they make that purchase.
I agree.
So what was that next room that really caught your eye as you were going through?
So just off the kitchen was the first floor master. I love that. The location of it, right next to the kitchen. I mean, easy access to the kitchen. I'm a guy that loves my snacks at night.
Those midnight snacks.
But the first thing I noticed when walking into that master room, I love the appeal of it, but it was a little bit undersized for me. I was hoping that it would be a little bit larger, but I guess because of the convenience of being on the first floor, they had to kind of make room for it. They made up for it with the size of the master bathroom as well as the master closet.
Now, this was a room that tricked me a little bit because I thought for certain this cannot be the master. So just like you said, I felt like it just wasn't quite big enough or grand enough to be a master bedroom until I stepped into the bathroom. Now, the bathroom definitely gave you that vibe of, you know, we're here. And one of the things that you talked about was just that security element. Like, I love our romantic moments. And I love the idea that the kids are away and upstairs and you can have that master suite going on downstairs, which we don't have. We don't have. But that was like one of the nice pieces, that the master bedroom was away from everything.
Definitely. And if you have kids or any other people staying with you and they have a curfew, you guys can be trying to sneak out. So I love being on the first floor because I have access to all doors, garage, front door, back door. I'm going to hear you if you come out. But on another note,
these are security guards at home.
On another note, I love the security aspect of it, where I'm on the first floor and I'm upstairs and secure, and so that just lets me feel even more comfortable that my home is safely protected.
And now it's time for our real estate question of the day. What percentage of home buyers had their mortgage application approved in 2020? Choose your answer and comment below to enter to win the Keeping Up with the Coast giveaway. A, 37%, B, 96%, or C, 50%. Stay tuned for the answer to today's question.
So from the master bedroom, we went back out into the living room area, which was a wonderful space. I think it was great. It was large, like I said, very welcoming and inviting. This home was not staged, so you had to use your imagination to see how you make your finishes on your own.
You also had to use your broom, because one of the things about new construction they have, like in this area, anyone can come in and out. So you have people tracking in whatever they had on their feet. And I think that kind of appealed to just like I love the idea that it's accessible to anyone, but it definitely could have used some dusting or sweeping before.
Well, that's why I said it's almost moving.
Yeah. So it's about the open concept again, where the living room, you also had access to that dining area as well as a kitchen. So I could just see so many fun family nights in this home.
Definitely. It's a great spot for entertaining, or like I said, you're having family over, movie night, whatever. You definitely have an opportunity to utilize that space.
Okay, I'm ready to go upstairs, because this was what I told you the master bedroom tricked me. This room upstairs, I was like, oh, open up the French doors.
All right, let's go upstairs.
Until I got inside.
Let's go upstairs and check it out. So this is the room that Erica was just talking about. You see the beautiful French doors, and it's very large. It's actually bigger, in my opinion, than the downstairs masters, but I guess if you didn't have a bathroom and a closet, that's what the master bedroom would look like, this one upstairs. Because even though this room was larger, it didn't have a big closet or its own bathroom.
Now, what was really cool about it was that it did have a his and her closet. So this is what confused me. And then I started searching for the ensuite bathroom, and it was nowhere to be found. Right. I thought for certain this was a master. So I think if there was some way that they could have mimicked the grand entrance. Like, it was so beautiful seeing the double doors right there as you walked into this room. But Christian had some really good ideas about how a family could transform this into a fun upstairs bonus living space, and I thought that was kind of cool.
For me, the first thing I thought about was like a game room or maybe a theater room. And if you're a fitness junkie or aspiring fitness junkie, we're getting there. Definitely turn it into a good workout space for a gym. Like, I saw treadmills, I saw the workout equipment and everything. So I definitely want to utilize it as that. And maybe depending on your business or profession, just have a nice size office too.
Yes, now he's a fitness person in our house. I could be the fitness person too, but we definitely would have some space where you can work out from home. And there's nothing like being able to just step out of your bedroom into your gym, because it just keeps you accountable more. So I think like getting creative. If your family isn't as big as the home that you're looking to purchase, think about some functional ways that you can just enjoy it. That game room would be such a hit for Josh. Like, Christopher and Josh would love the game room. So let's get into the next thing that caught your eye upstairs.
Yeah, let's check out some more rooms. So I do love the layout. Once again, the hallway is very spacious, very wide. Didn't feel tight or narrow at all. And all the rooms were placed in a great location. You had two rooms that were side by side by equal size. So really the other remaining three rooms look pretty similar in size. I like how they were all laid out. None of the rooms had direct access to the bathroom. So I did think that was a downfall, but I guess it kind of depends. I remember sometimes, growing up, depending on who you are, visiting family, having that shared bathroom, someone's locking the door, someone may walk in on me. So you don't want to have all that, maybe just more secure privacy.
Bathroom upstairs was pretty large. I thought that was something kind of cool to come together. But how you just said that, racing to the bathroom, that is my memory growing up. I remember my brother and I racing, because my father, again, was military. So he's getting you up at the crack of dawn, and we're racing with blankets to get in the bathroom first. Get set, go, to see who could get back in there to go back to sleep. So having that shared bathroom kind of takes away from who's going to get there first. But for it to be a shared bathroom, it was pretty large, for the kids to be able to share upstairs. I think that was kind of a cool layout of how it was right there in the center of the hallway.
Yeah, I think it was a great size, and they didn't overdo it, so I think it would be easy to maintain and keep clean as well for the homeowners moving in.
Absolutely. So I love the entryway going upstairs. I really loved the fact that they recouped themselves with the downstairs master just by making it like a little romantic suite and getaway with the bathroom. So what was your favorite?
My favorite part of this home, I would say the feel when you first walk in. This look, as well as the open concept. I think I just loved it. Like I could see myself walking into that home almost every day.
Awesome. So now we get to the fun part, the rating. What are you going to give this home as a whole?
As a whole, and I didn't get to mention it, but I'm gonna give it 4 stars, 4 out of 5 stars. And the reason I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 is we didn't talk about it much, but there wasn't much yard space in the back. And for me, I enjoy being outside. I enjoy having yard space. I definitely would need a fence, just so my kids are safe, and as well, letting the dogs out and stuff like that. So I would give it 4 out of 5, only because of the backyard, but the overall home, I believe, was amazing. What about you?
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna give it a 4 as well.
Hey, okay.
Now I'll give it a 4 because I was kind of disappointed in the master not having like that grand appeal when you first come in, but I also kind of love what Christian said. Like I could just see us having a romantic getaway in the master, and then him getting up to get his midnight snacks right there with the kitchen and everything being accessible. Yeah. So I really like the layout. I feel like they were able to squeeze quite a bit into a space that didn't feel overwhelming. It felt still like you could create a really nice home vibe. So that's what I'm giving it, 4 out of 5.
Hey, I like that.
Coming up on the next episode of Keeping Up with the Coast.
We're taking you on a tour of a beautiful model home in the Tyler Home on the Lake subdivision.
And some more behind the scenes of local businesses and places you'll absolutely want to visit in the area. And now, our featured business of the day, Living Well Down East.
Hello, my name is Judy B. Johnson, owner of Living Well Down East. We're located in downtown New Bern, 309 Middle Street. Downtown New Bern is an absolutely wonderful place. Everyone is so friendly. The environment is so beautiful. It's very welcoming. And of course, living well is a very important part of that. We have rows and rows of really exciting things, healthy things, things that you would not imagine that you would find here. So lots to explore. People love to just come in here and walk around. We always want everyone to feel welcome, and we try to help people in any way that we can. None of us are practitioners, but we're here to help and assist in any way possible.
You can check out the full interview online at keepingupwiththecoast.com.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see you in the next episode.